So, from the start, beating the heart with stupid stuff. What makes this deck so stupid? Start with, we got Pandora's Box, getting 3 copies of Endless Agony. 3 copies! Normally, I would never make a deck with Endless Agony. I consider it to be kind of a bad card. It's kind of niche, but with 3 copies, we had to try. And we found some interesting interactions and got some absolutely phenomenal relics. I don't think we could have a better set of relics even if we handpicked them ourselves. Starting off with the boss relic, attacks that cost 0 do 4 additional damage, meaning our Endless Agonies, by default, do 10 damage each, for 0 mana. So every time we draw an Endless Agony, that's 20 damage. That's absolutely absurd. Strange Spoon, every time we play an Endless Agony, it's not guaranteed to exhaust anymore. Meaning, we can play 2 copies of Endless Agony, and on average, only one of them will exhaust. And last but not least, Shuriken. I dug for that on the final act, and every time we play 3 of our Endless Agonies, we're going to gain more strength. It's absolutely amazing. Now, in terms of what's in our deck, we have 3. Let's sort by A through Z. Acrobatics helps us draw tons of Endless Agony. Adrenaline's nice. We got plenty of draw cards. Our 3 copies of Endless Agony. Prepared. Normally, Prepared is kind of so-so, because when you draw 2 cards, you discard 2 cards, and you're down a card total, because the Prepared itself left your hand. With Endless Agony, you can actually net cards, because if you draw 2 Endless Agonies off Prepared, then you can discard 2 of the Endless Agonies you drew, and still have 2 more, because every time you draw an Endless Agony, obviously, it duplicates itself. And then Wraith Form. Absolutely phenomenal card, helps us get set up. Kunai completely counteracts its downside of losing dexterity every turn, because every turn we're playing tons and tons of attack cards. Other nice to haves are Terror, Tools of the Trade. Overall, this deck's been absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if we can use it to beat the heart. Okay, how do we want to set this up? My biggest worry with this deck is we don't have a lot of block. It's been fine up until now, but I'm worried we won't have enough block. So let's drink a Power Potion. Ooh, After Image. That's exactly the card I was hoping for, because After Image will completely counteract the ability of every time you play a card, you take a damage, which is obviously the heart's passive ability. So now every time we play a card, we'll gain armor, meaning we can go infinite without having to worry about block. Might as well pop our Artifact Potion, because he's going to give us a lot of debuffs soon. Tools of the Trade. Good card to set up. I don't think we need to set up Wraith Form yet. So we might as well neutralize the boss. Give him some weak. And okay, do we play an Endless Agony? I mean, I think we have to. He's vulnerable right now. See, one of them exhaust, one of them went back to my deck. I think Wraith Form is a waste, so let's just pass turn. Not the greatest start. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty weak start. So he's doing 30 damage to us. We can handle this. And our Tools of the Trade lets us draw an extra card, discard a card. Normally I've been discarding the card that doesn't let us draw more, so in this case, Dazed. Let's play Adrenaline. Oh, I forgot to mention, the other busted relic is Tough Bandages. Every time we discard a card, 3 extra block. Our relic setup is absolutely absurd. We didn't even need After Image to get blocked to defend against the Spire, because we're going to be getting so much block just naturally. Let's draw a free card off Escape Plan. Wound, oof. Prepared. I'm thinking we might want a Piercing Wail this turn. So let's discard our Dagger Throw, because that draws the least amount of cards out of all the cards in our hand. Terror is good. Just 99 vulnerable. We'll have to keep in mind that at some point he will probably clear the vulnerable and gain artifact. So let's backflip, see what we get. More Endless Agonies. Let's get rid of this slime while we still can. Stop proccing Endless Agony. So far I've exhausted 3 of them, and 3 of them gone to our discard pile. Exactly 50-50 split. Acrobatics, see if we draw more Endless Agony. We did not. Unfortunately, we drew a Void. I think we want to exhaust this turn, so that way we don't keep losing mana off of it. Let's play Prepared. Discard Survivor and Backflip. Play another Prepared. Hopefully we get Endless Agony. We did. We will discard Endless Agony. Both of them, actually, because we don't need them this turn. We can proc Adrenaline. Endless Agony. Dagger Throw. Ooh, we got another Prepared. Let's see if we can draw more Endless Agonies off Prepared. Part of what you want to be doing with this deck is play Prepared as frequently as possible to get the free block off of tough bandages. And even if you just draw your Endless Agonies just to simply discard them, that means you have more Endless Agonies in our deck. So just a moment ago, we only had 3. Now we have 3 plus another one, so now we have 4. We're making progress. And Piercing Wail. It does 2 things for us. It actually doesn't exhaust because of the Strange Spoon. So it's both a blessing and a curse. Blessing is we get play Piercing Wail over and over and over again. The downside is it's still in our deck, and this deck really wants to be on the smaller side, so that way we can. It wants to be on the smaller side, so that way we can draw our Endless Agonies as frequently as possible. Get out of my deck, Void. Nice. Okay, this turn we actually have to block. Let's discard Burn. No point in keeping that in our hand. We might want to Wraith Form this turn. In fact, we almost certainly do. Let's just plop it down there. Get that intangible. Okay. Discard Burn. It doesn't let us draw more cards, and we would take damage if we left it in our hands, so that's not great. Let's see, what else can we do? Draw a card. We're out of card draw in our hand. That's not ideal. Neutralize, Endless Agony, Endless Agony, Endless Agony, Endless Agony. Woo! So this turn I believe he buffs himself and clears his vulnerable. Nope. Discard Wound. Proc all our Endless Agonies. It's important to play him early in the turn, because if you played Prepared and draw more Endless Agonies, you want to be able to discard him. Or, if you have a full hand, like let's say you have 9 cards in hand, and then play Backflip and draw 2 Endless Agonies, you won't get 2 more copies because your hand will be full. So we draw 2 cards, we don't need Dagger Throw, and I don't think we need Prepared. Yet, at least. Because Backflip just simply nets us more cards. Escape Plan. Nice, we got Endless Agony. Prepared. Discard the status conditions. Let's play Acrobatics. Discard Survivor, because Survivor doesn't draw us more cards. Our hand's starting to get full. Let's play Endless Agony. I think we don't. Let's play the Prepared, see what we draw. Nothing super relevant. Let's see if we could get another Endless Agony. Nope. So I think we just want to. Do we only have 1 left in our deck? We only have 1 Endless Agony in our deck. The others have exhausted, so that's something to keep in mind. We got to be sure not to play all our copies of Endless Agony. Let's Dagger Throw. And discard. And we can't play either of these. We gotta make sure we grow the number of Endless Agonies in our deck. Okay, lovely. Wraith Form has worn off. Let's discard Wound. Almost kill him in 1 turn, though, so that's nice. Okay, so we drew a card off Escape Plan. Let's play Prepared. Discard Survivor, because that doesn't draw us cards. And Piercing Wail, because neither of those draw us cards. We're playing Prepared, only looking for Endless Agony. Did not find it. Neutralize does not draw us cards. And Backflip draws the least amount of cards for the mana. Let's play Acrobatics. And normally I discard Wound here, but we want to be redrawing our Endless Agonies. So I'm going to discard one. Let's play Backflip to draw more cards. Okay, we got more copies of Endless Agony. I think we're safe to play one. I think we're safe to play all of them, actually. And now we're prepared and reshuffle, and hopefully we draw more. Nice. Okay, discard Burn and Wound. Escape Plan is a free card draw. Backflip costs mana, but, you know, costing mana for card draw is still good. Discard Survivor and Neutralize. They don't help us draw more cards. Dagger Throw, hopefully we get... Nope, we did not. So we just discard that. And pop them down with Endless Agony. So already we've got 9 strength off of Shuriken. It's absolutely absurd. He's almost certainly dead this turn, and I think we may have done it without taking any damage. This whole heart fight. Other than the first... Okay, that first turn doesn't count because we're setting up our block from... What's the card? Something Shadow? After Image. From After Image. We're setting up all our block from After Image. We might even have Lethal in our hand. Let's find out. Not quite. Acrobatics. Got him. Almost 0 damage heart clear. Ascension 16. Not bad. Not bad at all. Woo! Well, that's the end of this video.